Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. Today's video, we're going to take a look at Qubic, Prisma, Arcblock, and Zetachain and see what I'm sure lots of influencers are telling you. Does this have 100x potential? Lots of question marks in this video. I'm just going to be up front. But if you like this content, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section. And before we head on into this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. I already said hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here from all over the place. You've got to hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification button. But let's go ahead and dive on into this. I'm actually going to exit this slide here. I am starting with Qubic and then Prisma, Arcblock, and then Zetachain. If you're here for any one of those, you can fast forward to wherever you need to go. But Qubic, more than just a wallet. I've seen this before. I've heard this before. This is giving me Copiosa vibes, and it may only be in that regard that it's similar to Copiosa. Just looking at the website, very fun website, very interesting to look at. And I'm being a little sarcastic, but I do like that. I like going to the website and just getting a feel for what you're trying to offer. So Qubic features lots of things. By using TSS, Qubic allows you to access your wallet without private keys nor seed phrases. That's what's giving me the Copiosa vibe here. Now, it could be much better than Copiosa. You never know. Buy, store, and send and sell NFTs with just a few taps. Make it easier. Wouldn't it be great to not have to deal with the wild processes? If we're going to make something like NFTs mainstream to where everyone's getting in on NFTs, the process of buying and selling an NFT is only for those who have at least some experience in crypto. So I like what I'm seeing here in some regards. I certainly have some question marks. And so this did launch in November of 2023. I am not concerned at all with this price action for any newer cryptocurrency. A lot of these three of these cryptos are brand new, and one of them is very old. But it's okay. It's okay when they launch, because when Euphoria returns, it doesn't really, this initial price action, that's how it's going to play out, especially given with tokenomics, investing schedules, and all of that. Apparently, Qubic is 100% released. I couldn't really find enough information on that because it's really weird here. Just looking at Qubic, you can see self-reported circulating supply, 1,000 trillion, 1 quadrillion Qubic. Total supply, 1 quadrillion Qubic. So is this fully diluted? But then, like, the market cap for Qubic, there's so many questions that I have not been able to find an answer. A $2.3 billion market cap, and CoinMarketCap doesn't even really have this registered on the list because 2.3 billion would put it at the top 50. Something's off. And I would love to get those questions answered. If this is truly a cryptocurrency with a $2.3 billion market cap, you better believe that this is not doing anywhere near a 100x. This isn't going to $200 billion. Only Bitcoin and Ethereum have ever gone above $200 billion. So no to that. There's too many questions to be asked. I get a lot of questions from people asking me to look at different cryptocurrencies. I've done as much as I can for Qubic right now. I did read certain features with their documentation, their white paper, some things that I like. I want to be clear about that. So let's see, where was that? Oh, yeah, here we go. Get ready to dive into Qubic, an innovative crypto platform that's changing the game. Founded by Sergey Ivancheglo, excuse me, sorry for that, Sergey, the mastermind behind IOTA and NXT. So, there's some potential there. Not if it's a $2.3 billion market cap crypto. I just think that's wrong. But Qubic is revolutionizing the world of cryptocurrency with a quorum-based computer system. At its core, Qubic is powered by 676 computers responsible for executing smart contracts. Read all of this if you want. I want to get to another thing that just makes me even more just like, sure, I guess, why Qubic, how Qubic works, a high-level overview, but why Qubic? In a world where decentralization, security, and efficiency are paramount importance, Qubic stands out as a groundbreaking solution. All right, let's see. Combining the power of distributed ledger technology, smart contracts, and decentralized applications, Qubic provides a robust platform for addressing many challenges faced by various industries today. And so, DLT, smart contracts, decentralized applications, it's like, where's the revolution? That's kind of the feel that I got from reading as much of this as possible. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there was some kind of revolutionary tech here, but you're mentioning same things that we can find with lots and lots of different cryptos. And so again, with Qubic, unfortunately, I have a lot more conviction with some of these other ones, but unfortunately, this is a low conviction play for me until I can get more information. No idea if it would 100x. Again, if it's $2 billion, not happening, not even close. So that's my rundown on Qubic. Let's move on to Prisma. I am very excited about Prisma, the end game for liquid staking tokens. And so you got to be following me on different platforms. I made a TikTok video talking about Pendle, and this is giving me Pendle vibes. And if you don't know about Pendle, you've got to do research on Pendle. I am so bullish on it. And it's been going up only, so I don't know what to say to you if you're watching this anywhere near the day that I'm making this video. But Pendle, up only. So, I mean, when should you buy Pendle? I have no idea. It's really difficult to navigate through that in an up-only crypto. But Prisma, a thing that I talked about in that Pendle video was certain narratives that can happen within DeFi. And so I talked about LSDeFi in that Pendle video as a potential big narrative. And so the end game for liquid staking tokens, a non-custodial and decentralized LST-backed stablecoin, Prisma looks good. I'm not going to explain the process. It's very similar to Pendle in their liquid staking tokens and liquid staking derivatives, but check it out on the website and understand what all of this means. Look at their family and friends, Curve, Convex, Frax, Share, Layer Zero, so many other things I could say from the website, but what I really want to go to, because you guys know I care a lot about numbers, is this is what turned me on to Prisma, was during one of my live streams, somebody mentioned, hey, Prisma has $400 million locked TVL value locked into their system, but only a $15.2 million market cap. You wouldn't see anywhere near this with any of the larger ones. I mean, I talked about Arbitrum. I was very impressed with Arbitrum's TVL in comparison to their market cap. I don't think it was even a 1-to-1 ratio with that. This is more than a 20-to-1, close to a 30-to-1 ratio for Prisma. This means, in my opinion, that this will start to play itself out over time with the Prisma token increasing in value. The more money that flows into a system, the way that works out over time is that it will play out in the cryptocurrency price. That's generally how it works out. You can see the day of the Prisma token launch, it went from 76 million, which even that is a significant amount for a cryptocurrency that hadn't launched, to the day that it launched. It's been ranging between 320 and 500 million in TVL. This looks fantastic from this perspective. There is development activity. There's something else that I wanted to see here, and there was not. Okay. This looks great. And this is something that you could easily overlook looking at the chart, because the chart doesn't look good for a newer cryptocurrency, but it's one of those things where it's like we see this all the time and they don't really have all that much control over it. A cryptocurrency launches and then it just dumps. I mean, there's so many cryptos that I could point out have done this. Internet Computer. We all love Internet Computer. That's one of them. Tron. There's many, many more that, unfortunately, this is how the chart looks. We have this initial move here. If we could just narrow this down a little bit, I mean, it doesn't look amazing price-wise, but I'm still, like I'm saying, I am still very excited about what this can do. Now, market cap, there are, with new cryptocurrencies, you're always going to run into this. I don't know what aside from we saw the market cap at $15 million, but I need to do a lot more research on their tokenomics, and I wasn't able to find information about that. That's the biggest thing that could kill any kind of major momentum with this. But if we were to see a circulating supply at like 80% unlocked, I would genuinely say that this has 100x potential. It just depends on the tokenomics, and I unfortunately couldn't find enough information for now. I'm sure we'll be able to get to that. If any of you do find information and you comment on this video, I will gladly look into it and give some updates. But otherwise, this chart does not matter to me. I am bullish on this cryptocurrency. So Prisma, more questions need to be answered, but I really, really like this one. Next, next is a one that's an automatic incomplete. It's Arcblock. I've gotten a ton of questions about Arcblock, and I am absolutely blown away in some regards with what's going on here. Because, okay, Arcblock, the site can't be reached. Why can Arcblock not be reached? It's because I'm going to show you the chart, and I'm going to point out that this is a cryptocurrency that launched pretty much at the worst time in 2018, but they've been around for 6 years. They've been doing work for much longer than 6 years. And then they had this huge spike recently to new all-time highs, and all of a sudden everybody's talking about Arcblock to the point where their website, which I'm sure with their servers, that they had a certain level of capacity. And then over the last few weeks, people have been going to this website like crazy and crashing the servers. And so eventually I'll be able to actually go to their website and read their white paper and give more in-depth thoughts. But my goodness. All right. So not a new all-time high yet, but wow, this is amazing to me. I don't even know where to begin. Wait, let me just do the market. Oh, wow. Okay. So tokenomics look good for Arcblock, but like a cryptocurrency, if you showed me this chart in like 2022 or 2023, I would have boldly and declaratively told you that Arcblock was dead and it was never coming back. Look at how terribly Arcblock did over the bear market. No, not over the bear market, over the 2021 bull run. I mean, it bottomed out at what, like 6 cents or something like that in 2020, maybe even lower than that. And then its peak was its peak was right about here in 2021, April of 2021. It got up to 25 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if there were people calling for this thing to go to $10, excited about Arcblock, and it got to 25 cents. Unbelievable. But right now it's at $1.10. It's at $108 million market cap. I would be very hesitant to be buying this right now. I mean, let me narrow down to the 1 month chart. People have got to be taking profits, right? I mean, you see a move like that, a dramatic move so fast for a cryptocurrency that for a long time people just thought was flat out dead. I wouldn't be surprised if there were people who bought in 2018, 2019, even 2020, 2021, who've just been holding on to this, just assuming, okay, well, I guess it's dead. And then they see it do the pump that it did over these last couple weeks here. And then all of a sudden, I would very much assume that there's going to be some consistent profit taking from people who've been holding on to this for a long time. And so when it comes to even trying to analyze where this is going to go, this is a high risk, high reward cryptocurrency. I mean, man, $108 million in market cap. You never know. You never know. I do have some hope with this. So Arcblock, if you don't know, it's a service on the market which aims to make the creation of decentralized apps or dApps easier for those just entering the world of blockchain technology. So if you are not a developer, what they offer with their service is something that can be very helpful for you. I snooped around on their Twitter account and I was just really encouraged by this tweet right here, which is their pinned tweet. It says, "Why did Arcblock take so long? Where is the momentum?" Well, hashtag did you know that it takes 5 to 8 years for VC, DID, decentralized identity, and ZKP platforms to be fully developed, with companies just beginning to develop a fully functional cloud computing decentralized identity platform. We had a huge head start. In 2017, Arcblock took initiative and saw the future where the crypto space was headed to build and create something special. With over 6 years of hard work under our belt, we can confidently say that the efforts that have been put forward to complete this platform is fully functional and ready for enterprise/individual use. Though we may have fallen under the radar the past couple of years, the foundation for our platform will speak for itself with the upcoming Web3 revolution. I fully believe that what they are saying is true, all of it. And so this may be a sleeping giant This may be, even now at $1.10. I don't know what to say about buying this cryptocurrency right at this moment, but this may be something that I'm not backing the truck up in, but this may be, I want to be serious. I want to be 100% clear about this. This may be the big winner of this bull run, Arcblock, or it could go right back down. I don't think it's going to go right back down. This is high risk, high reward, but I mean, 100x from the bear market bottom seems very likely, obviously. 100x from $1.10, putting it at $10 billion, it's not out of this world impossible. It may be that it's time. It is time for this cryptocurrency. So what else can I say about Arcblock? I talked about that. Tokenomics. It's you don't have to worry about a highly inflationary supply or anything like that. You got to know, how are they making money? How are they keeping the lights on? Which I'm not going to take the time to investigate. TBD on Arcblock, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. There is also AI components to this, that another AI bull run narrative. I mean, Arcblock is going to be very much on people's radars to buy into the ABT token. All right, last but not least, Zetachain. So fundamentally, this sounds fantastic. Simple, fast, secure, omni-chain blockchain with Zetachain's omni-chain smart contracts. Build truly interoperable dApps. That's a buzzword there, interoperable, that span multiple chains from Ethereum to Bitcoin and beyond. Access all of crypto from one chain. If this is true, again, these are kind of pigeonhole reviews, so I'm not doing 100% deep dive on all of these cryptocurrencies. But if this is true, Zetachain has a lot of potential as a cryptocurrency, as something that developers are going to want to develop on. And I watched the Internet Computer, super boring quarterly report video. It's over an hour long on YouTube. And they pointed to a chart with top 10 platforms when it comes to developer activity, to new developer growth. And I noticed Zetachain was on that list. So there is a lot of development movement towards Zetachain, I think. Without knowing many developers, I think that this is something that is very attractive to them. And so what attracted me, remember, Solana was one of my biggest calls for a bear market buy in the bear market ahead of, and then it's already gone crazy. And the reason why I was attracted to Solana was looking at and monitoring developer growth. So if Zetachain is on the same trajectory with massive developer growth, whatever that next big thing, it has potential to grab a hold of a great many narratives. It's all about narratives with crypto. So Zetachain can be one of the big winners for that. Now, looking at their chart, they are very new. I mean, launched at the end of January. So all-time chart, you're not really seeing much here. There is one thing, unfortunately, that I do have to point out, and that's their circulating supply, 11.26%, and it's already at a $289 million market cap. So who knows, maybe the market cap could do a 100x. This could get to $30 billion. I mean, that seems a little bit of a stretch for me. But then when you factor in the circulating supply, what the increases in the supply is going to be, and especially factoring in when most people think that the crypto market's going to peak towards the end of 2025, I think it's going to be an uphill climb, unfortunately. So I'm on the page with their tokenomics and their distribution, and you can see, so 10% of the supply, user growth pool. After 6 months after their launch, so sometime July, August, we're going to start seeing unlocks. We already do see unlocks already, 0.2% unlocked per month for 5 months after the first month, and then 6 months after that, 1/36 of the remaining tokens. So this is going to be a trickle starting 6 months. Next, ecosystem growth fund, 12% of the supply, starting 6 months after launch, 1/42 of the remaining tokens unlocked monthly for 42 months. So that is, 25% of that supply, 25 to 33% of that supply. Validator incentives distributed regularly, liquidity incentives 1/48th, protocol treasury 1/36th after 12 months. Core contributors starting 6 months after launch for a period of 6 months, 1/18 locked per month. So starting 6 months. Purchases and advisors starting 6 months. So what does that mean? That means this is just a spitball guess. That means I believe that we're going to see about a 1 billion circulating supply for Zeta. So if this were to get to a $30 billion market cap, a 100x in the market cap, that would equate to about a 22 to 23x in the price. There's no way that this has 100x potential. If anyone's telling you that, they are full of it. Or they're just grossly misinformed. However, I like this. I do. I think it's a great play. I think it can overcome the inflationary pressures. Just don't buy it expecting anywhere near 100x. It's not happening. So anyway, that is all I have for today. We have reviewed Qubic, Prisma, Arcblock, and Zetachain. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section of this video. And if you have any information about any of these that would help inform my thoughts so I can better serve you as the viewer, please let me know. Otherwise, I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.